Discord
Oh. Oh.
has been posted.
Hello.
Dude, I'm so glad I'm not involved in this little thing that you've got going on right now.
What are you talking about?
there,
You're
though.
creeping through the window.
I'm not there. I'm maintaining a safe distance.
There's supposed to be music, by the way.
Yeah. It's just the general background music playlist.
It's really low.
I put it low so you guys can choose how loud you want it.
Really low at max, I should reiterate.
Yeah.
How's that?
Oh, I heard it now.
Yay. Ambience.
Alright, let me switch all the other songs in the playlist. Well, good to know that the background music that I've been using for weeks, you guys basically haven't heard.
I've heard it.
I mean,
It's
I've
been
heard
it last
fucking
week.
Quiet. It was like battle music last week.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
I've been hearing all of it, so don't
Alrighty.
worry about it.
So, last week you guys had a personal conversation with Kyrie, finding out that she has a mission for you all to go find a few artifacts, and that the more powerful the artifact, the more useful it will be, and provided you a couple locations for you to go to. The first of which was an old lair of a previous acquaintance of hers named Morgian, the god of disease and secrecy. She gives you all fair warning that it's a dangerous location, and that it is located in the previous fire realm that you had helped cleanse in your first session. She also gave you all some tidbits of information about her background, her purpose, and as well as some more information to answer any questions that you all had. And essentially gave you two options. One, to wait a week for her to teleport you there directly, or for you to set out on your own, and that she would just give you directions on where to go. You all then took the rest of the day to do a set of errands, including going to the magic shop and picking up a few other items, and ended the day going to a bathhouse for most of you, with the exception of Nihilus and Eldon. At said bathhouse, you all chose from their various wares, and ended the night with Rain tumbling off the stairwell, unconscious, into the bath that centers the room. The entire bathhouse kind of stops for a moment, looking at the disruption that just occurred. Rain, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Can I like go and like snag her?
This would be when you're just noticing this and you're a bit too far away.
Okay.
14.
So that's just enough. Few moments later, everyone's breath held. Jean, you're starting to get up, walking towards the individual that you're pretty sure was Rain, that you're hoping isn't hurt. And suddenly, her head pops back out of the bath, almost as if nothing had happened.
That's
Rain, you
really
are a little confused, as visions have just gone through your mind. But you find yourself back in the bathhouse, just a little discombobulated.
Hey, I got a question. What are telepathic or psych or whatever the fucking thing is trigger?
Not for this.
Yep. Always a question.
This
I'm
is
gonna-
not an invoked memory. This is just a memory.
We are some nosy bitches.
Yeah, I know you guys are. I'm gonna reach out my hand and like offer to help her to pull her out of the pool. Rain, are you okay?
I take the hand, but I'm just it's like my eyes are not really seeing my surroundings at the moment, and I just shake my head. What's all the people doing at the moment?
Most of them seem to just be staring at you. A few of the guards that surround the outside, seeing you walking and your friend already taking care of you, are actually going back to their positions around the outside. One of the waiters is coming your way, and you see them kind of in a huff, kind of half worried that a customer had something happened, and also probably more worried that it might have been something that occurred at their establishment that might have been their fault.
Roofies.
So the
Yo, dude.
who's
Oh my god.
who's there? Wait, is it the same dude who waited on us?
It is your waiter, yes.
Okay, I'm going to sort of move over to him and pat him, and then to say, I think I might have to postpone this arrangement. I don't think I'm feeling too well.
Wait, isn't she
Good
coming
job.
back from?
But you've already completed. Are,
Oh,
are you feeling okay?
Yeah, you already did the deed.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, you are already done with that. You are coming
What?
back down.
Sex provoke the memory.
Rain, come sit down and let me check you out for a second. I don't know what
Ooh.
happened.
Oh,
Oh dear me, I can get a medical kit if necessary. Absolutely. Are you all right? How many fingers am I holding up? And you see them holding up 3.
Can I get a drink with that?
No. Get a water.
Make a performance check.
Performance.
Or deception, whichever one.
This is deception. God damn it. Can I roll deception with it? Because
Go ahead and give me a deception as well. Let's see how well you're deceptively performing.
Okay, fine.
That's
Fine. Fine.
All right, let's see how they do.
And
Oh dear me, dear me. Yes, I'll absolutely go get you a drink. Please go have a seat.
let's go.
And they kind of scurry off to go get you something.
Yeah. I'm still tethered to a few people, right?
You are?
Me and Nihilus, I believe.
You, Nihilus, and Eldon.
Alright, so actually I'm just going to relay that once I figure out what I just saw.
The real
So-
question.
Um,
The real question is, are you okay? Do you think it was in the drink or whatnot? Oh god, what about Aris?
I don't know if it's a drink, but yeah, there's definitely a lot of timey-wimeys in whatever I was seeing.
I'm just gonna use 5 points of my lay on hands to cure any poison or disease. Just in case, since I don't know exactly what's going on either.
And Rain, suddenly all that alcohol that you had been imbibing all night, instantly sober.
No! That was the opposite of what I wanted.
And that headache is pounding.
I'm gonna just let out the huge sigh, waiting for my drink.
Do you think we should go check on Aris just in case?
Yeah, you go ahead and let me know how that goes. I'll wait for my drink. Have fun.
Being concerned of the potential roofie that Rain may have had that I still don't know yet, can I ask one of the bouncers or whatnot to see if they can direct me to the room of the Amelia that went into.
Okay. So as you're talking to one of the bouncers, make a persuasion check at disadvantage because they are absolutely not supposed to be taking you. All right.
That good, huh?
I might be able to remember which room it's in.
Oh,
Would you perhaps be able to help my memory?
What do you mean? I'm trying to make sure a friend of mine isn't horribly poisoned in your own establishment, sir.
Oh, I can guarantee that's not going to happen with our eyes watching everything. And all the drinks are curated specifically by our chefs, who I can guarantee would not do such a thing.
And how can you explain to what happened to my friend right there?
Clumsy.
Do I
I just
hear
wish
this?
to make sure that my friend is okay.
Do I hear this?
Well, I might be able to remember a few things, and you see them kind of moving their fingers together, slightly opening their hand for you.
little bribery.
Fine. I know what. 10 gold?
He kind of looks it over. It's common to me, a little fuzzy still.
Can I, give him the most, hard-on stare of,
Make
pure
an intimidation check.
disappointment?
Yeah, he just looks at you kind of questioningly, but doesn't seem phased.
Fine, 10 more, here.
Ah, yes. Third one down the hall, to the right.
Okay. Thank you, kind sir. Don't really... Whatever. And I'll take up to the stairs to go to the room that he pointed out.
Only
Okay.
gonna be bad.
I know it is, but this is what my character would do.
So, Aris,
Yep.
I want you to roll me a D100.
Oh no!
Actually,
Let's see which point of this you are at. Okay, right in the middle. Perfect.
Oh god.
oh no.
Oh,
So,
sweet
Gene-
Bahamut.
You've always been a holy boy, but the things that you witness when you go into this room is something that you will take to your deathbed. You never knew that ropes could come from so many different directions to attach one individual suspended in the air.
Who is the person that's suspended?
The individual that was hired.
Ah, okay.
And Amelia seems to be having a jolly good time. And
I'm
when
gonna-
you walk in the door, she just goes, "Ooh, company!"
I'm gonna quickly turn away, trying to rotate
You
myself. It's like, Amelia, Aris, whoever's in there is like, fucking Rain fainted. Now's, I think,
Well, you're a paladin. You can take care of those things. I'm busy.
not now, Amelia.
True.
Exactly. Not right now. Thank you. I only got another 20 minutes.
Man.
Aris, talk some sense into her. Are you as shameless
Hey.
as she is?
I'm not saying anything.
I'm in the driver's seat right now. Bye-bye. Unless you're going to join, then by all means, please come in.
I'll remember this, Amelia.
Oh, so will I.
I'm gonna quickly shut the door again.
Best
Do I
100
have
gold
to
I've
edit?
ever spent, by the way.
Oh man.
And I'll make my way back to Rain.
And Rain, you find, is back at the seat with the largest of drinks that you have ever seen. And the waiter kind of sitting there, offering her a discounted service of only 40 gold.
Nice. I'm going to I'll probably be sipping on it as I see Jean head down, and then I'll ask. So, how was the trip?
Don't want to talk about it. And I'm just
Do you
gonna
want a
like,
glass too?
I'm just gonna heavily sit down right next to, across from her.
Just gonna pat Jean's back and then order, if the waiter's still there, order another glass for Jean.
Yes, absolutely. Yes,
I'm-
of course.
I'm gonna look at him and say no, thank you.
And you kind of see a moment of relief. You're kind of guessing that that was an extremely expensive drink that he just put in front of you.
And you, looking at Rain, shouldn't be drinking either.
Hmm? I just keep on drinking as I like, oh, what do you mean? Just keep on sipping the drink. It's okay. I have a headache. This will ease it up. I mean, if you want to share, I'm sure whatever quote headache you just experienced, you'll probably need.
I don't think drinking will erase what I just saw.
I'm just gonna pat his back in sympathy. That bad, huh?
And a few moments later, you see Voris coming down the stairwell, quite content. Ah! Well, you guys are down here. Well, did you ever head up, young boy? You're really missing out.
I'm just gonna stare at the table in silence.
Ah, not your cup of tea. Oh well. To each their own. Who are we waiting on? Ah, the lass and her friend. Oh.
Yep.
Get myself a drink while I wait. And Boris as well orders a drink, and about 5 minutes later, you see Amelia coming back down the stairs along with Pointy. And you notice that the magic around her starts to fluctuate a little bit. Aris, as you're walking down the stairs, you just hear Amelia talking to herself. Oh, that was the best night I've had in so long. Oh, that was needed. Thank you. Although it seems that my time's up. Pointy, you can go and enjoy. We'll see next time we go out to play. And she just releases all of the magic at once. And Aris, you are back to your usual self, but still wearing a lovely red dress.
I'm gonna
Ah.
slow clap.
I'm gonna. What is it? That's toxic
Fantastic.
and
It looks much
can
better than your.
I can do something about this, right?
You can dispel the magic anytime you want.
Oh yeah, well let's go.
Yeah, so a split moment later, as Aris realizes what's occurring, just kind of a shake of his head, and the magic dissipates, and you are back to your normal leathers. Or normal robes.
Rooms? Wait, did we go back to the inn?
No, he's just in his normal clothes. It was a disguised self that gave him the dress.
Got it. You should wear the other one more often. This one's a little bit more dreary.
Prefer it.
Hmm?
Excuse me. Did anyone react, by the way, when that happened?
Make a perception check. There were a few chuckles here and there, and you heard one in the background that goes, But that's about it.
That's fine.
Vorus, seeing that the rest of the party has joined, well, I should probably turn in before Kyrie tans my ass. Not to mention, if I leave the inn open for too long, don't know how well that'll go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we
turn
can-
in.
What's that?
I'm just gonna turn in. Anything you guys need before I go?
I don't think so. Good person.
All right. Well, keep yourself safe, and well, if you ever want a drink, you know where to go. And Miss Rain, ever want to come visit again, just let me know. I'll happily oblige as a partner in crime.
Yeah, I might not do that too often, especially with the headache I just got.
Yeah, they got some good shit here.
Now that I know what the bathhouse truly is, I'm never coming back.
I can't believe you let them
Wasn't
sucker
that a
you into
great
going.
idea?
They only said
See,
that
here's
they're
the thing.
going out drinking, so
I didn't say what we were doing. I said we were gonna go have a good time, you know. And we had a good time.
I
had a
thought
good
it would
time.
be. I thought it would be a wonderful RP moment for a little old innocent Gene.
Did you? Okay, like O character. Did you not think it was a fucking brothel?
Oh no, I totally knew it was
Okay,
gonna be.
okay,
I know what a
okay.
bathhouse is.
I was about to say. I was about to say.
No, I totally knew what was going on, but my character
Oh.
definitely didn't.
That's great.
Oh man.
All right. Is there anything else that you all wanted to accomplish tonight?
Nope, I'm just gonna go to the church. Go to
Alright.
sleep.
I'm gonna go to sleep too. Process what I just saw.
Okay. Eldon and Aris?
I don't have anything in particular.
I'm not doing anything. I'll just go wherever the fuck I've been going.
Okay. Aris, can I get a wisdom saving throw, please?
Give me a second. Sorry.
Oh,
you
what?
can't.
Not a Constitution saving throw?
You say wisdom?
Yep.
Fuck you.
Just say no, man. You can say no.
Is anyone
Okay.
around?
Doesn't seem to be. It's just you in the room. You can.
Do you get to pick the best outcome when you do that?
Yeah, he gets a choice between the two.
Oh, that's pretty good.
All right. And you continue about your night.
Not save, probably.
Or it was DC 14. Smile. Maybe.
The next morning, when you all get up, Nihilus is nowhere to be seen. She did mention to you all that she would be busy making scrolls in order to make some cash. You all have 2 days. What would you like to do during that time?
I
And as a
would.
DM, I will remind you, you are planning to go on a long trip. So
We don't
On
give a fuck
Thanksgiving.
about. We don't need food, right?
Are we traveling? Or are we
Yeah, we
taking
are.
the
Yeah,
airship?
we're traveling.
Yep.
We're
Or are we
traveling.
taking a teleport. So we're
Are we
Yep.
gonna have like food and stuff supplied to us or no?
transportation.
you could probably ask.
I feel like we
Yeah,
have
that's-
food.
Inventory check, please.
I mean, we got bread. That's about it.
Oh yeah, we got bread.
Always
I'm
have
fine.
bread.
I'll be okay. I don't need food. I'm good for food.
We're just gonna survive on
The
bread.
diet.
Oh, I have a question about this.
I will
bread.
survive on bread. Fuck
Mhm.
that.
Is it nutritionally filling or is it just bread?
I mean,
I
it's
mean, it's bread.
carbohydrates.
Bread.
Or is it like a good berry kind of bread?
No, it's bread. Like, it's not even as filling as Goodberry.
Bread, you know. But I can do it whenever the fuck I want.
Yeah, and you're gonna starve if you only have carbs and bread, dude.
And I'm gonna assume that we also need to supply our own horses type of deal, or will that be since we're going on a mission for the Silver Fang?
Yankees.
You would be able to safely assume that horses could be provisioned for you.
Okay, so we just
I'll
gotta
sort
get.
all that out in the first day. Or I'll visit
Oh.
the Silver Fang and
Get up.
talk to whoever.
Okay.
I need
Yeah,
to
and
get
with
all that
ease,
sorted.
particularly given your new rank, you
That's
are
right.
very capable of provisioning 6 horses along with how many days of rations would you be aiming for?
So how long was the estimated travel time? Where are we even going? Actually,
week.
which one did we pick?
The
We're
one
going to the
that's-
east.
We're just
Okay,
gonna go
so 1
east
week.
first.
Yeah, it'll be about
Let's
a week.
say. Well, give me 2 weeks. Rations, I guess.
Well, weren't we planning on teleporting back? That's what the whole
Yep.
grabbing. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna. We're
Oh,
teleporting
Give me
back.
10. Okay, well in that case, give me 10 days just as a surplus.
Okay. Yeah, very easily you would be able to get that.
Perfect.
don't-
During that time, I'm also gonna look for. I'm gonna go to the Church of Helm to gather some of those white flowers that I used to make my healing potion.
All right. Go ahead and give me 2d8s. All right, you find yourself 10 helpings of that flower.
And is it one helping per potion, or
Per
how is
potion,
it?
Yes, so 1 per. It'll take you about an hour or so to make the potion. So
How
Oh, that's
however many
lower
hours you
than
spend on that.
you told me.
how we
You said 3 days whenever you first gave me this item.
Well, making it easier for you.
Okay.
speaking of potions, how are we all on potions of healing and stuff like that?
I
I
personally
have 4 graters
have-
and 4 normals.
I have
don't use
on
this.
me 1 greater, I think, and a normal, I think.
I still have 2
Okay.
graders.
No, sorry, I have a greater on me. That's what I have.
I have 3 and 1 regular.
Oh,
Oh, I
wanna
have a
get
normal
more.
too. Never mind.
whenever I meet Eldon, I'm gonna go up to him and give him the liquid silver that Father Helston gave it to me.
Okay.
Father Helston said that you may enjoy this little gift.
I might. We'll see.
How much
You
time do
guys
we
would
have
know
before
this.
travel?
You guys would know this because I put him in the bag of many hands. There's a potion of superior healing, and I think 2 or 3 regulars that I had. 2.
Who's keeping track of like the bag of holding and the many hands inventory?
I've been keeping it in my own inventory, but I make a note when I put it in there.
Okay.
Yeah, same with mine, just inventory. For me.
I haven't
Something
put
like
shit in
that.
there because I don't
I-
have shit.
We're keeping track of it at least. Okay.
Yeah, we still got the rug.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah.
fuck.
So
Well, that's not
I
in the
need to
mini
dump
hands.
a
That thing
bunch
is
of
huge.
stuff.
Yeah, it's in the
It's
normal
bag
bag
of
of holding.
Yeah, I need to dump the stuff. How
Pawn
much
that
time
rug.
do we have?
Pawn it.
You got 2 days,
We
so
do.
if you want to sell your rug, you can
Yeah.
absolutely.
For the
go sell
love
your
of God,
rug.
sell the
Let
rug.
me- There's a
Yeah,
lot
for
more
that
I have that I
fucking
need to sell as well.
All right. So which shop do you plan to go to? Your usual or a different
Define usual.
one? You have
You would-
Sam, who's the general seller. And then if you wanted to go to a more specialty shop, you could absolutely try to do that.
The place I know that would give me back gold more.
You've dealt with Sam multiple occasions and probably would be comfortable with that one.
What was that comfortable with?
With being mercantile with him.
Okay, yeah. So
Is he a traveling merchant?
let's go with that then.
Okay. And for those that are unaware, so if we go to this map of Murda,
I haven't seen this map since fucking session 2.
my first map I built for Murda. If you scroll all the way down, Sam is the merchant that is right next to the smithy.
So I'm going to dump first the small carpet threaded with fine steel. And see if I can.
Rain.
Hello, hello.
So, what kind of business you got for me today?
I
Up
have
and up or
here.
something a little more fun?
These are definitely items you don't really see too often.
Ah. So, what you got in store for me?
So I just slapped down the small carpet, making it. No, slapping it with a flourish. Is that a thing?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a
Yeah, so you,
performance
like-
check on it.
You like spread it out and swish it a bit like a tablecloth.
All right.
Shit.
When you mentioned it was not something I'd see every day, I was not expecting a carpet, but you know.
I'm going to lean down, kind of like have this smile with me. With fine steel.
So does the smithy across the street.
You're trying to
But this
swindle
may
us
not be
somewhere.
any ordinary steel, you know.
Oh, does it fly?
We don't know yet.
Well then, it's a carpet.
Threaded with fine steel. I mean,
I
It's
can give you
elvish
1,000
steel.
gold for it.
just 1,000. Someone across the street was selling it to me for 2,000.
So you bought this for 2,000 gold. Well, you've lost your game, girl.
No. It was what's the term for that? That's what they were.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
What is my rules
A lot of
today?
14s today. Holy
I'll
fuck.
give you
So, can I-
1,200.
1,200. It's a little bit too steep for me, Sam.
Well, I mean, you're trying to sell a carpet. Now,
an
if it could
asshole.
fly, I might be able to do something with that.
Anybody know the levitate spell?
Oh, the fly
God
spell.
damn it.
Well,
I can't
How much?
enchant
Should've
items.
done that.
how much would one that flies goes for?
Oh, a flying carpet. That we'd be talking anywhere close to 5 figures.
Yeah, if we were a flying carpet, we would not be selling it.
Well, do I know if there are other merchants around that?
I mean, you could
I'm
definitely
like
try
a-
some of the other merchants.
An antique dealer or something.
I'll come back to you, Sam.
All right. Try not to fall on your carpet.
We'll definitely do. Because it has fine steel.
All right. Stop yakking your AMs. But next time you have some fun merchandise, you know where to stop by.
Oh, actually, since you mentioned actual fun merchandise, what do you think of these ones? I take out the green plants. Is it sprigs of ancient lichen? I think that was what it was.
Oh, now this is interesting. I might be able to do something with some of these. Give you 5 gold a pop.
5 gold. How much do I know about it?
Not very much. You haven't taken them to an herbalist.
I don't. 5 gold.
You would
Trying to
know
sell
that that's a
specialty
decently
stuff
high
to-
price for herbs. But you would also know that with it being Sam, it's probably not the full value.
Yeah. I would just slowly take it out of his reach.
Oh, come on. 7 gold.
7. Is that
He's
the best
lowballing
you
you.
can get?
Give me a persuasion check. Hmm, 8 gold, but I'm not going a single copper higher.
8 gold. Damn. Nah, that's too low for me, Sam.
I gotta make some profit off these.
Hey, me too. And I'm the one going into these dangerous situations.
Probably just found this lying in the middle of a sewer somewhere.
A dangerous sewer, mind you.
Yeah. I know your types. You can just hide in the shadows while the danger walks by.
Hey, you're not the one risking your life here,
I
Mr.
mean, I'm about to be if I give you any more gold than that.
Well, too bad then. I'll be right back.
You're not gonna get any better than that.
I'm just
Watch
gonna,
the herbalist gets better.
as I walk out, I'm just gonna shout, "We shall see. You may regret this."
My
As I
only
walk-
regret is having you as a business partner.
What?
Trying to sell
I'm
to your
gonna
business partner,
remember
man.
that.
Yeah, you say that every time.
God damn it. Alright, point me to the herbalist.
So the herbalist that you would know would be Mira, who is currently out of commission. The other one that you would know, not really an herbalist, but you do know that the Fallows family does sell fruits and sometimes herbs. They are over by these stands in the south corner.
You also know a cleric that makes potions.
Well, that's
You
no
do?
alchemist, by the way.
Yeah, though I'm selling it though. Wait, is Nihilus somewhere else? Nihilus is somewhere
Nihilus
else
is
though,
currently
right?
at Shades.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna head over to Shades then, and then see what she's up to.
Greetings, customer.
Hello. Would you happen to have someone here helping you?
Ah, the previous customer. Yes. They are over there. And you see
Hey.
2 of the flaps suddenly open up, and you see Nihilus working at a station with enchanted vellum and inks all over the place.
Can I stroll over?
Of course, customer.
I'm just gonna saunter over. Hey, Nihilus. How you doing?
Do I have a second too?
Make a concentration check.
Fuck. Rain, if you cost me money, so help me God.
I'm sorry. I'm
That
trying to
the-
get one, yeah.
Concentration would basically be a Constitution saving
Constitution
throw.
save, yeah.
Ooh.
And with ease, you come to a stopping point. Luckily, you were already close to finishing the current scroll, and you seal the magic, keeping it within the vellum.
What's up?
Yes, that's where all my good rolls are.
Oh, believe me, you didn't see some shit between sessions.
So, I have a bunch of things that I wanted to get appraised really quick before I persuade some people
Oh, okay.
for us to fill some bank. I'm going to show her the plant. And
Okay.
I look at them.
All right. Give me a nature check.
That's not what I was hoping you would say.
Well, I mean, you're checking out nature.
It's terrible.
They are shiny and old.
Sorry, I haven't used these any new potions. I don't know what they are.
Didn't they grow
well,
around magic though?
mhm.
I think they're more just like natural things.
Yeah, these are just natural things that feed off of certain types of environments.
I'm lean down to Nihilus and then kind of what's it called? Point my head, is that a thing? Point my head towards Shade's direction. Would your friend happen to help us identify what these are?
I mean, I don't think
That's no-
identify is going to do anything because I don't think they're inherently magical.
Ooh.
But I'm glad you're here. And I pull out the Wand of Wonders. Or Wand of Wonder. Rain, will you find out if the group wants to sell this? Because I don't think anybody wants to use it.
I have an idea for it.
Well,
Oh, shit!
I'm a roll. Wait, do I need to? Oh yeah, I'll just tag people. What's it
It's a
called?
really rare, it's a
Goodbye.
rare magical weapon. You really want to try feeding it to your bow?
I mean, if you're gonna sell it,
I mean, it's just collecting dust in your bag right now.
We can see how much
Exactly.
gold
How
we
much
can
is
get
this?
for it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's true. It might be worth
You know
more.
what? Just
You know how much
ask the
it
group
is?
what they want to do with it. Maybe we could price check it, but I've got to finish working because I need a crystal ball.
I'm also
She's on
going
the
to
clock.
just dump all the stuff from my bag and see if she can appraise any of
I
them.
I am working.
I know.
Just throw it
I'm
onto the
also trying
table.
to make sure we get the right amount of gold for these trash rather than it's sitting
Are-
in our bags.
Aren't you a rogue? Isn't this what you do?
Apparently, I am not qualified enough to know what these are. Or how much is? Or am I? Tails? Maybe.
Give me a nature
Like-
check.
Nature.
What else? What else random crap do you have in there?
So, you're guessing, based on Sam's conversation and just general herbs that you've tried to sell in the past, that ancient lichen is probably worth about 10 gold each.
Oh,
Thought so.
you were getting a good price then.
Yeah, you were.
8. It's only signing
Yeah,
in
that's
for
good.
each
He's a
one.
reseller.
And then I'm also going to take out the choker.
All right. Was the choker magical?
It just says it's a
I don't think it
choker.
was.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was about to say, with how much I cast detect magic, I would know already,
True.
probably.
If I remember correctly, I gave you a price to go with that choker.
Yeah, it was like about 120 gold.
Well, and we
Um,
sold most of the other crap we got from the lab and stuff. We sold a lot of that to pay for armor.
Hmm. How about the? I just take out the crystal chunk that I got from underground.
So
about
the
this
crystal
one?
chunk is no longer illuminated. It has long since transpired,
I still have mine too.
and it is now essentially a piece of quartz.
What? Wait, how much is that?
Not
Not
very much.
expensive.
How
A
much
few
is it?
silver.
A few silver.
It's literally the most generic crystal on the planet.
A few silver. Okay, let's see.
So, can
Gold
you
is gold, okay?
do this elsewhere? Because I gotta work.
You're getting shooed right now. Shoot.
Okay, fine.
Take the wand, find out what they want to do with it. Don't care. I'd rather get a price before anybody tries to feed it to their bow, though.
All right.
You wouldn't know that.
I'll-
I'm not there.
I'll
I
ask.
can feel it.
Can I ask Shade how much she thinks the wand is?
Of course. There will be an appraisal fee of 5 gold.
Ah!
I can already tell you what it does. I've identified that before.
Ah,
Oh.
brilliant. What type of magical item would this be?
Can I just explain it to him?
You could.
Okay, because I've identified it and attuned to it.
Ah, a wand of wonder. That does sound like a wondrous item.
Mhm.
We could potentially
Cool.
purchase it for, and you kind of see them go blank for a moment, and you can swear that they're having an internal dialogue with themselves. And then suddenly their face comes back on. We can purchase it for 5,500 gold.
5,500.
5,500. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That pays for somebody's tattoo.
5,500. Well,
I'd say it's worth.
give me 1 second. I will. If. Let me do some internal calculations really quick.
Oh my god, we could literally get somebody's tattoo before we leave.
1,120.
Or
No.
wait, what are the effects of the Wand of Wonder again? What's
It was the one
memories?
nobody wanted to use because they didn't want to get petrified.
Yeah.
It is literally random.
Well, what were the
Well,
good ones?
If you.
I can send it to you.
If you.
I'm just gonna look it up.
Would you be willing to trade it for
Oh,
Oh god, that's really
9,000?
long. I'm
And I'll
sorry.
add,
9,000?
I'll add the carpet, the agate, the blankets, the beddings, the choker, all the shit.
Make a persuasion roll.
/ ritual prayer, please.
Whoa!
Yes,
There it is!
Words
As you are a
matters.
return customer, perhaps we can give you a special deal. We will take it for 9,000. But you must also assist us for 2 hours.
Fine.
When you say taking 9,000,
They will buy it from you for 9,000.
how about this? Make it 10,000. I'll be here for 3 hours.
God, you're such a greedy.
Stop.
3
Can you
hours.
stop
You're gonna
before
cast a
like
wall.
you fuck it up?
Mm-hmm.
Very well, but we must be allowed to conduct our experiments. You have a special constitution.
You're gonna be a guinea pig,
Experiment?
all because you want.
3 hours for
Yep,
10 grand? Hell yeah.
Of course, we do not get this opportunity very often to meet a changeling.
Wait,
I'm
what
so
type of
eavesdropping.
experiments? What type of experiments is this?
You will leave in perfect health. We can assure you of this.
Is there pain?
Define pain.
If I bleed
God damn it.
or if I become unconscious at any given time,
We have
It'll
magic
be-
that can maintain your consciousness if you would like.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
that's
Just do it. Just do it for the gold. Just do it.
you. If at any
You
point,
wanted money.
if at any point I am hurting, that's another gold, another 10,000 gold for it.
Jesus Christ.
So it is
You're
okay as
greedy.
long as you do not hurt.
As long as I do not hurt,
Oh god,
If
they're
I
gonna numb
do-
your pain.
gonna add.
And
Wait,
at this point, they wave their hand, and you are petrified.
you. Hey,
You're petrified, bro. You can't do anything.
yeah, but it will still hurt though.
You
No,
won't feel anything.
You will feel nothing for the next 3 hours, as you will not have any sensory perception whatsoever.
So
You're
we should
wrong,
definitely
bro.
talk about whose tattoo we're gonna buy.
By 2
Then
now.
So,
I mean, yeah, there you
could
go.
Get two, yeah.
So yeah,
would
Rain,
get
you
me
have
50
emptied your
$20
bags, and you now have 10,000 gold.
Things I do for money.
You did it to yourself, honestly.
you did. You
Actually
did.
true, yeah.
You are welcome.
Hey, thank you. I don't know you did though, so no thank you.
I mean,
yet.
I feel like I could get half and get my tattoo because it's my main stat. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Sorry, and
That's a weird
Nihilus, you do
argument.
see the being known as
I'll do this.
Shade just suddenly wave a hand in front of Rain. She go completely stiff, and one of the shades comes out, catches her, and carries her off to a back room.
I mean, I heard her agree to it, so.
Yeah, there is a lot of whirring. There's a lot of what sounds like suction noises. And
Yo, that hurts. Okay.
you also suddenly hear what sounds like some sort of
Chainsaw.
kind of like a circular saw type sound.
Jesus.
Yo.
But 3 hours later, you have finished a few more scrolls, and Rain comes back out, mostly looking as she did when she first went back, a little ruffled.
Mostly.
And then they released the Petrify magics, which apparently they have been reapplying every time that it started to fall off.
Nice.
Our transaction is complete. We thank you for this assistance.
I was very uncomfortable.
But were you hurt?
You should not have sensed anything. You were petrified.
True.
Not physically, but emotionally. I was very hurt.
We don't understand. Can you define this for us?
It is when feelings are involved.
Define
mood.
feelings.
That is a mood.
When things don't go your way and you feel some discomfort. That's how it feels.
Rain, since it was my idea to sell the wand and you actually sold it, we should get our tattoo upgrade.
Nobody
you
else in the
two-
party knows that you guys have
I
the
know!
gold,
You
so...
two, if you two skeeve us like that, I'm gonna be really upset.
All I'm saying, right,
Yeah, we
is
talked about that.
You're
Alright.
really disoriented,
whoops,
man.
a fireball might come flying your way. Whoops.
As long as they don't tell us, we'll never know.
Oh yeah, we will. We'll see that they have fucking tattoos.
If they keep it covered.
Well, it's just an upgrade on the original tattoo, right?
It is, and at this point would cover almost a half of your body.
Because it keeps growing, right? Because it covers like
Yep.
pretty well like a third or
Currently,
like
it
that by
covers
hand?
2 sections of your body. You would add another 2 sections, and there
Oh.
are total 8 sections of your body.
Holy crap.
yeah, they're fucking huge.
How much was it again for the second level?
6,000.
6,000.
Mhm.
So it's only like
Right.
You can talk it over with the guys. I'm just saying. I vote me because I would like a +5 in my wisdom. I rolled really bad on my initial rolls, remember?
I
Okay.
also
Yeah,
rolled
we
really
need
bad.
to talk about this. Okay.
Yeah, we can
As a
talk.
party.
Like,
Eh,
Rain, you should go
Fine.
talk to them about it. I'll be here. Let me know what they decide. And
Or we could just
I vote
split
for
it.
me. Or I will send in the ever living crap out of all of you.
split it.
Good.
Split it.
Or we could actually get people some upgrades before we go into this super dangerous situation.
Mm-hmm. Actually, since I'm the one being mutilated.
It
You're
was
just
my
a
idea to
walk,
sell the
bro.
wand.
Oh, yes.
I believe that we all went and got the wand.
Actually, I think I found it. I identified it. I held onto it for all this
I
time.
blessed
And it was
that
my idea
wand.
to sell it.
Anyone in
You
the world
did.
could
You were the
identify
door
it.
opener.
Wasn't hold up.
Here.
Hold up. If we're going down this route, who read the fucking notes? Alright, that's right. That's who read the fucking notes.
Oh my god.
All right, so
We're all in this equally, is what I'm saying here.
Ray,
party
is there
meeting
anything you
right
would
now.
like to do before I move on to the next person?
Rain, talk to them
Move
about
on
it.
to the
Let me
next
know. I'll
person.
be here.
Let me calculate really quick how
Okay.
this gets divided. You guys go ahead.
No. You don't calculate anything. We talk about this.
So, who
Well-
would like to go next?
Sure, I'll go. Oh, you want to go? I can look at some
I
shit
just
still.
have to do a quick thing.
Okay, go
So-
for it.
I've already sorted out all the provisions and all that stuff for the traveling route.
You have.
That's all taken care of. So the only other thing I would do is smash something into the bow. So I think
Alright.
last time I did adamantine, right?
Correct.
So this time I'll just do the mithril and see what happens.
All
Just to
right.
get that out of the way and see what we need to do with that.
So let me go ahead and pull up the bow. So as you put the adamantine in, you notice that, the mithril. You notice that in the same regions that the adamantine had started to envelop, a blue hue comes and circles around with it. And you have unlocked the mithril element, which I will add to your bow momentarily.
Excellent.
All right. Aris, what would you like to do?
So I guess first question is, where am I? I guess I'd be where in the downstairs, I guess.
Yeah, you would be currently in the crescent.
Is anyone there? Is Jean still there?
No, I went to the church for the night. I went to the chapel, the Church of Helm.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm gonna put my consciousness into the orb, but not my body, just my
Okay.
mind, I guess.
Right. And as you go in, you see the familiar black room with the starry night sky and the collection of souls whirring about.
I got the trail in the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so can I speak out to the trio?
You could. Being that it is not activated, they would simply stand there for now.
I want to try something. But I think it's a bad idea.
Especially alone? Yeah, probably.
So what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna snap back out. I'm gonna snap back to reality. Yeah. What I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Fuck. I don't know.
Eldon, your bow is upgraded.
I see it. That's cool.
Do I really want to do like that? I'm gonna go to. Fuck. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't really have anything to do actually. So I'm gonna just fucking, I don't know, go around town, I guess, just take a look at how shit's been going. Is Kyrie still at the inn, or is she downstairs?
When you go to find her at the end, she is not there.
Okay, is Boris there?
He is.
Is Lyra there actually?
Lyra is not there.
Okay, Boris, where's Kyrie?
She's been busy taking care of her sisters.
Yeah, okay. I might have a message for you for me to give to her. She probably knows. The fucking, I just mentioned about the figure that I saw through my bird the other day. The Pazuzu.
Some good prey.
He's
Alright.
here, so I don't know if he's still here or he went back, but
I'll pass the word, and you kind of see him looking over towards Rumak on the other side of the bar. Hey, Rumak, let's send some scouts. And perhaps our friend upstairs.
Friend upstairs. Oh.
And,
I know he's referring to.
As they're looking at each other, all right. And you see him kind of reaching into his pocket and pulling out a small piece of wire, wrapping it around his hand. And he starts looking different directions and speaking what seems to be nonsense, but you would know to be code for the Silver Fang.
For him to be here,
Yeah, but we'll send him back to his home at some point. Then
Yeah.
we'll go to his home and fuck him up there. I mean, worst case scenario, we all die and then we don't care about it anymore.
well, I mean, worst case scenario, our souls are tortured forever, but you know.
Ah. You'd be surprised how long the soul can go and you'd still be okay. Although, wouldn't suggest trying it. It's not a very fun experience.
Okay.
Okay, I've decided.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of. I don't really have anything else to do, so I'm just gonna wait for the party.
Okay. Heels, is there anything that you would like to do this day?
Well, since I'm still at the Church of Helm, I'm gonna go to one of the sisters there. Not like begging per se, but like heavily implying that please, if you sell powdered silver here, let me buy it here. I don't need to be going to the other church.
Okay. Of course. Is there something wrong?
Nope, just need powdered sugar. I mean silver.
You seem to be mixing up metals and baking. Are you sure you're okay?
I am quite well. Trust me.
Very well.
I just need silver.
We could absolutely get you some. How much would you be in need of?
I need 8. 8
8 gold worth?
No, I need powdered sugar comes in 25 gold. So I need like
200 gold.
200.
Very well. I can get that ready for you. Why don't you have a seat? If you'd like the private chambers, absolutely feel free to use them.
Of course, I'll wait for you there.
All right. And it doesn't take very long. And when she comes to greet you, she brings the powdered silver. You have a visitor for you. Would you be willing to take them, or shall I send them away?
No, I can meet with them.
Very well. And here's this. You can just leave the gold in Father Halston's box in his office.
Thank you, sister.
And do take care, child. And
I always will.
As she walks away, a moment or so passes, and somebody you've not interacted too heavily directly with, but you do recognize Lisa.
Lisa?
Comes walking in.
Nihilus's friend?
Yes. I'm not much for hello, Platinum Emissary. How
Just-
should they call you? I kind of didn't meet you like that, so it's weird for me.
Just please call me Jean.
Oh, thank God. Well, Jean, pleasure meeting you more formally.
What can I do for the illustrated Lisa?
Oh, far from, but thank you. actually here on official business.
Father.
There's. Oh no, we're here looking for you.
Ah, what can I do for you?
So an idea was put in the tower yesterday of potentially combining forces with the churches. Um, there's a spell that's somewhat of a clerical nature, but I believe paladins can use it as well. It's called Forbiddance. I'm not familiar with it, but
I can't use it. I don't believe paladins can use it at all. Tails.
oh, okay. Well, no.
Yeah, we only go up to 5th level, so.
But we'd be looking to work with the churches in town to essentially train clerics to use this spell and hopefully use it as a method of helping remove the portals and create safe grounds.
Well, Father Halston is out right now, so he's not here. But
Well, we were coming to speak with you as you quite literally lead the largest church in the city.
right. I forgot. Unfortunately, everything's been so chaotic. I haven't really had a chance to speak with any of my advisors just yet. But I guess now would be a good time as any if you would like to accompany me to the Church of Bahamut. We can speak with them there.
Of course. Just lead the way. I'll follow your lead. Oh, and if there's anything I need to do, like any bowing or kneeling or sitting or anything, just tell me beforehand.
Nope, none of that.
Oh God, Lisa, don't do it. Don't do it.
None of that. None of that. You don't have to do any of that.
Join the
Okay.
cult.
Thank you. Not much of a religious person myself. Don't get me wrong, all for the gods, but just not. I like my magic and books, mostly my books.
I kind of picked that up from Nihilus. She says he's a cleric, but I don't really see her doing many clerical.
Well, I'll pretend
Yeah.
I didn't hear that because she would probably kick your balls in.
If you're a metal dragon, do you have balls of steel?
Actually, I only have metal coating my face, arms, and legs. The rest of me is like dragon leather.
Like a squishy lizard.
The things you know.
Wow.
Well, whenever
Thanks for clearing that up, Gene.
whenever I transform into my young dragon form, I'm pretty sure I have metal testicles. I don't know how dragon anatomy works, but I'm pretty sure it's there.
Oh, I'm going on Google
Fine.
right now.
You know why?
Well, while they're finding that out,
What a start, dude.
you start making your way towards the Church of Bahamut. And it doesn't take very long before, when you get in the proximity, you start hearing whispers of, the Platinum Emissary's here.
Oh god.
And,
I'm gonna put on a brave face, just a brave face.
okay. And as you get closer, Lisa just kind of leans over. Oh, now I see why Aradel calls it a cult. Oh, I don't mean that in a negative, of course, but
Trust me, I'm trying to stop this nonsense.
Calling your cult nonsense? Damn.
I'm glad that they have
Right.
faith, but they're putting the faith in the wrong person.
as you approach and get to the church, you now have a small following coming up behind you. And when you open the doors, you are greeted by one of your head priests. You would know them as Travius.
Travis?
Okay, I had a whole section for this just for me. I gotta fill this. I gotta start filling this stuff in. How do you spell that? Just Travis?
Why don't I just share the character with you?
On the bright side, that's one of the 4.
So you will. Oh, hold
Oh, I see the.
And I've added them under side characters.
Okay.
Ah, greetings, Platinum Emissary. How may I assist you today?
Evening, Travius. Please call me Gene.
Of course, of course.
Uh,
So, Gene.
I'm gonna indicate over to Lisa. Is like, this is Lisa from the Iron Tower. She has come with a proposition and a chance for the Iron Tower and the churches to work together and closer relationships.
Of course, of course. A pleasure. You're not the usual emissary we've seen. Where's the wood elf boy?
The Wood Elf.
Yes, the one with the pretty bow. He comes about with messages periodically. We haven't
Here?
seen him in
God, I
quite
hate
some
you.
time.
Message boy.
Eldon comes here.
Do not play into this meme, I swear to God.
Has he been here recently?
It's been some time.
would
Before all the conflict began.
Would you happen to have any letters that he may have passed by?
They should be around here somewhere. I could pull up a few of them.
Weren't they ordered to be destroyed? Those letters, if they have them.
That would be greatly appreciated. You know, I just am so well concerned about my party, and I want to make sure they are safe all the time.
Of course, of course. But on to the business that's here today. Miss Lisa, what was the proposition? And she goes on to continue to explain the forbidden spell and their plans for it. And after some discourse and a few clarifications of how the spell works for Lisa in particular, since she's not much in that realm, she eventually is able to come to an accord. And I would like you to make a general persuasion check as well as a there's not really a diplomacy check, so I'll have you do performance.
Can I do my channel divinity for that persuasion?
You good?
So 30.
All right.
And then performance.
Okay. It's definitely easy to tell that this is your first time leading negotiations of any sort. But Travius assists you, and you're able to make it through and build out a formal contract between the Silver Fang and the Bahamut's Temple.
Iron
Do
Tower.
you sign the contract to allow them to train clerics to assist wizards in forbidding regions of elemental planes?
Would I know through this conversation? I would understand what forbiddance is, right?
Yes. So you would know that what the spell does is essentially creates a 40,000 foot region of sanctuary that does not immediately banish beings of another realm, but it is able to cause damage over time and eventually remove them from that region. It is a much smaller region than what the orbs were able to do, but it does have a more permanent effect if it is continually cast for a long period of time.
So I'm just basically signing over that the Iron Tower, as well as the Temple of Bahamut, would be joining hand in hand to do this procedure.
Correct.
I see no reason not to sign it. Would I be able to make sure I am regularly updated on the progress type of deal?
Of course, of course. And Lisa kind of reaches out as well. Well, we'd definitely be in contact with Nihilus as well about this, so we'd ensure that you and your party would always be aware of how this is going. We were thinking of first going to Old Rayanar, as the recent Abyssal army decimated most of the elemental forces that were there, so it's kind of prime for the taking at the moment, and we figured that's a good chance to test this out and see if it works.
Old Rayanar, where is that?
Almost directly to the north of us.
Ah,
Where
okay.
Eldon's from?
It is.
I know we've heard it.
Yeah, well, it seems like a good spot to test out if the not too much casualties can occur.
That's the hope. We're going to be working with the Silver Fang as well. We haven't gotten Miss Kyrie's signature yet. She's apparently been a little busy, and Mr. Voris has been less than keen on doing any sort of official diplomacy. I believe his exact words were, pardon me, Father, I don't do that shit.
Ah, that sounds like Boris. Well, I have to be out for a week, so hopefully everything will go smoothly and peacefully.
Well, I'll wish you well on your adventure, and we look forward to the next time we can have you at the pulpit.
Hopefully, I'll be able to sit down with all four of you soon. We can discuss some
course.
things.
We will ensure that it is ready for you when you are ready to take the mantle.
I look forward to that day.
Gene, I sent you the link of the spell if you wanted to keep it for your notes.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's a 6th level spell, so that's a little sad.
I'll be getting it soon.
Alright, but after concluding negotiations, Lisa makes her way apparently to another one of the local churches, the Church of Sylvanas specifically, and is going to attempt to bring more of them to the cause. And essentially, it seems like the plan is for the Iron Tower and the Silver Fang to guard the churches while they do the forbidden spells.
Nice.
Just the churches?
They seem to be
So
asking
three.
all of them, but since it is not something that's directly under the power of the Iron Tower, they have to build agreements first. All right. Well, anything else that you wanted to accomplish in this time that you have?
Other than what just happened, I have to spend an hour converting the powdered silver to holy water, so that'll probably take up an hour of my time.
Okay, perfect. So you would very easily be able to do that as many times as you need to.
Other than that, what time would it roughly be?
How many holy waters do you create?
8. I'll just use all my
We'll just do
all.
one.
Yeah.
So when you finish, you'd probably be coming in towards evening.
Well, I'll probably head to the inn because I would assume that's where we're all going to be meeting.
Okay.
Prison.
I was assuming the upstairs inn.
So Rain, you were saying that you are done. So what would you like to do?
Yeah. So, do we want to discuss this together, or are we going to I'll just tag you all into this.
What are you
For my
referring to, Ray?
conclusion,
I'm not
thank you.
sure. Could you clue me in here?
So I've sold a bunch of the junk that we got from the dungeon, and yes, I'm going to be splitting it evenly, but I'm taking 100 gold from each of you.
I think
How
that's
much-
a,
How much did you
I-
get? Okay, fuck. Are we back in the end? Because I actually want to fucking talk about this.
So are we all together at this point? I take
I
I'm
it.
wanna
not
be-
there.
Yeah, Nihilus is not going to be there. At this
I
point.
already did something.
That's fine. Rain can fill her in. Fine.
And on the first night, when you get to the end that night, you do see Lyra there.
Oh, really? Okay. So I'm just gonna fucking pull up this goddamn table, right? I'm gonna look at Rain. I'm gonna be like, how much fucking gold did you get?
Yes, do tell us.
Oh wait, I just saw what you guys are talking about. I didn't see it. Well. So yes, I'm going to put that on the table,
10k.
but either split it, but I am also going to be charging for taking
You're
out
not
some
charging.
of that.
Well, hold up,
because-
hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
Mhm.
Right, hold on, Rain. Right. Here's the thing, right? So, you're saying, realistically, right? If you're charging us, what you're telling me is
What, a vendor fee?
you're getting 400 gold. So you're getting what,
Mhm.
2,400. We all get 1,900. What about this other option, right? Of just putting it on 2 people. I'm pretty sure everyone has at least 1,000 gold that they can be spending
Okay.
More than that.
to get their tattoo for number 2. Now, if we decide to go this way and get the tattoo for 2 people, who's it gonna work best on? Or who should? Because honestly, if we survive, if we survive our trip, we're probably gonna have more to get the rest of them. It's just if we're going to, and I would put forward, right? If you get the tattoo now, whatever we get when we come back, you're just show of luck for.
I mean, if we're talking about people who should deserve it, Rain should be one. She suffered 3 hours of torture.
She was
It wasn't even-
petrified.
It was a rock.
Plus,
The
I
rock
persuaded
bleeds?
it to
No.
be up to 10k, 10 gold.
That's irrelevant. Anyway.
Okay, well,
who-
how
who-
about
right,
this? I'll
okay,
play it
who-
like
right,
this.
okay, listen. Wait,
Who do you think? Who do you think should get the tattoo, Zeldon?
Has stats. Who has their stats, right? Just tell me what stats.
Oh,
your
we're
tattoo has.
min-maxing, god damn it.
My
Just tell me
tattoo,
what.
my tattoo is on my
Yours is
main
wisdom.
stat, and mine's only a +4.
Mine's
What,
on my
you have
main
18
stat
wisdom
as
then?
well, and it's only
No,
a
no,
+4.
You need to stop. Stop. So, Nihilus has what, 18 wisdom, right?
Yes.
If it's +4, and that would
Mhm.
take you up to 20. If you got the tattoo,
Mhm.
right?
I'm at 18
Okay.
int, and mine would go to 20 as well.
Okay. Heals? What's yours?
I'm nowhere near. I'm only a 16. It would be
What
pointless
is
on
it
me.
in?
Constitution.
Okay, that's not as important.
On a paladin, though. It's on her quote-unquote
What's-
tank.
It doesn't. That's like Constitution is not a main stat. It doesn't affect your 2 hit and all the other like important shit. What's Rain? Rain, what is yours then?
That's probably.
Wait, what was?
What's
What's your tattoo on?
What did we decide on? Sales? I'm sorry. I know
We're
we
just
changed
talking right now.
something.
I would have to look.
Oh, your thing. Okay.
That's,
I
that's
think you
different
put
from
it on. Nope.
either charisma or constitution. Not
Not
dex.
Dex.
You put it on wisdom, so that you wouldn't have a negative there.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. Yeah.
Bro, come on.
What's yours on then,
I'm-
Eldon?
Wisdom. That would get me to 20 wisdom, but as an offstat, so it's only good for saving throws and shit like that.
Yep,
I would say it's
okay.
best on Aris and Nihilus. 100%. That's their main stat, and it goes to 20. That's huge.
The other thing too is if it goes to Nihilus and I'm okay. I'm okay with dropping out of what would it be, like 5k from whatever the reward
Well,
is.
we are a party, okay? We don't have to selfishly hoard gold to acquire things for our own character.
Yeah.
Because our characters benefit the party as a whole.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
should
yeah.
be putting gold toward every character in your party. So I don't care that we've got 10k just sitting there. I say we spend it. We put it on the best two options, which is Nihilus and Aris.
Okay.
Paper, I love your min-maxing right now.
Of course. So I'm going to lead.
And that also gets them closer to having an over 20 stat later on.
I'm going to lean on towards Aris and then kind of look at him really seriously.
Or I could buy
I'll
a
be
cloak of elven
getting
kind to
bread
save
whenever I
myself.
want it. Okay.
I
Okay.
just grab my cloak and I just pull out a piece of bread. It's like what is it actually,
What kind of
Tails?
bread is it?
What
No
kind of bread?
sourdough. I don't like sourdough.
So the first one that you pull out today, I need to make a bread
Yeah,
generator. I am
we
going
need
to
a
do this
bread
right
chart.
now.
You need a bread loot table.
Oh, I got a bread generator. It's already existing.
Nice, dude.
All right. So
What bread we
today
God, I
you
can't.
get yourself some pumpernickel.
You like
Okay.
pumpernickel?
Ooh.
Nickel?
I'll, I'm gonna snatch the pumpernickel and then just bite really aggressively at it.
Like it's
And
your
then
last
look
meal.
at Nihilus.
I'm not there.
Who's not there?
That
Oh yeah.
that pumpernickel will cost you a
really
good
quiet.
old
Look at the-
5,000
look at
gold.
the-
Thank you.
The empty seat where Nihilus would be.
And I'm just gonna
Or
say out loud that I'll need to talk to Nihilus about something later on.
Now
As
what
I
I'm gonna do,
Take
right?
another bite of my pumpernickel.
As you're about
aggressively.
to bite down, I'm gonna grab my coat again and pop out another piece of bread in my hand, and the one in your hand disappears.
I'm gonna snatch it. What? I'm gonna snatch it.
well,
This
okay,
time
it's
while
a
they're
nice
doing
ciabatta.
that,
It's a different one now.
well,
I'm
while
gonna-
they're fighting over the bread, do I see this large sack of 10,000 gold coins on the table?
Yeah, you do. She said
Okay.
she placed it there.
What?
I'm yoinking that bag to keep on
No.
safety because I don't trust
Yeah.
any of these.
My
Just put it in our
God.
fucking bag of holding. It's fine.
Oh,
As the
what?
bag-
What?
as
What
the
are you
party
doing?
leader,
I
I
see
am
ya.
commandeering this bag.
I don't.
Oh God, I'm not there to talk shit.
I'm the highest rank here. I'll have you know.
I'm the most
You
pious
mean
one here.
secretary? Bye. I almost thought you said you were the highest one here. What you been
I
smoking,
mean,
dude?
technically.
So
Very
what is it?
awesome.
Are we going tomorrow or the day after?
You would need to
I
complete
said
at
we-
least one more day here because that is when Nihilus will complete her.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
So
short-term
we've got
job.
a whole day tomorrow.
I'm gonna
And we
go to
and we're
the.
leaving the day after tomorrow.
We're at the end, right?
You are?
I'm gonna go take the stage and then sing my woes away for what's it called?
Go
For
ahead. and
golden
make my
tips.
Check.
I guess I just have ownership of this bag now. Excellent.
I'm
Oh, jeez.
Give me.
He left it on the table, man.
All right. So go ahead and actually, I'll just go ahead and roll that. You make yourself 16 gold.
I'm
Right.
adding 10,000
Feeling a little bit
coins
better.
to my bag.
16.
wanna
Wait,
put
60
that
or 16?
10k in there, and then I'll go get my tattoo tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll just add it to my inventory so I know that we have this amount
Actually,
of money.
what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead cast sending to Nihilus, and I'm gonna say, hey, we decided on what to do with the 10k. That's one word, right? 10k. 2 words.
2 words.
Oh, that's
2 words. 2
two
words. I'm getting one of the tattoos, and unfortunately, you are
No, because
As
I'm
well.
Thing.
as well as one word, right?
As
Sure.
you can make it one word if you
Sure,
slot
we'll make
as
it
well.
one word.
As well. As
As
well.
well.
As well.
You can just
You can
take out
use-
the unfortunately part on it.
Yeah, or say also.
You already said it.
No, I said I wanted to fucking bait with the unfortunately. That's what I was going for.
Around what time of day is this happening?
This will be in the evening, but this is the second night, so
Would it be
nothing would be
bef-
happening.
Would it be
Or-
before or after I did my thing?
This would be after the first one.
Because the other thing,
Yeah, the first one happened last night when they were at the bathhouse.
well, I didn't cast the spell until the second night.
Oh, then yeah, that will be happening tonight then.
So is
What
this before or
spell?
after?
So, Aris, I need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. here we
What?
go.
Well,
Again?
It's the spell is instantaneous, so it wouldn't interrupt my spell. I'm just curious. If it was before or after.
Is due to a different reason.
You get my +4 as well, Ara, since you're right next to me.
So 21.
21.
Okay.
Do I notice
Unless
anything?
You suddenly get ascending sent to you.
Oh shit!
Occupied.
Who said it?
Kyrie.
What?
And that's all you get. Seemed very annoyed.
Okay.
So I didn't get it at all.
You got the sending.
Okay.
And you get a feeling that due to the proximity, she could hear it.
Yep.
Sending's mental though.
It is.
She. But if I responded, she would hear.
You did not get a chance to respond before she sent the spell.
Okay.
Still
Now
respond.
you can choose to respond.
Nope.
And then I'll talk with you afterwards. What would happen?
I'll talk to them later.
Yeah, my response is just what? Like exactly like that. That's what I'm responding as.
And she doesn't send anything else.
I know. That's fine. That's okay. Old.
I don't even know what's going on.
I don't know what's happening either.
I'm still singing.
Okay. I think Nihilus and the Kyrie are banging again. Sorry, Vorus. I'm gonna go to bed.
Hey. Maybe she won't be as grumpy tomorrow.
Can
Actually,
I
what
snack
time
a
is
drink
it?
and then head to bed?
At the moment, it is probably around 7 p.m.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be there then. Because my stuff would end at 8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, Aris, I just found something out because you did that, and I'll have to tell you later.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'm good with just fucking chilling, you know. Till tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get my tattoo. That's the play.
All right.
Yeah, you guys know I'll be at the shop tomorrow.
Okay.
Is there anything else that anybody would like to accomplish today?
This evening, no.
All right. So it is the last day before you head out. What would you like to do?
Going to Shades.
First off,
So we'll do
can
Eldon's
do
first,
that.
and then we'll go to the.
I just have a question. Do I know who sells magic weapons, like +1 whatevers?
So you know that Erin can create them. She's the local smith. And you also know that Shade has some pre.
Uh-huh.
If you
Where I
get
know if there's a
mats,
pricing difference.
It's more depending on what you want. If you want something that is going to look a certain way, you need Erin to build it for you. Or if you have materials, you can get it for cheaper if you provide the materials. If you are just buying a weapon outright, then Shade is going to be the one, but they have a very limited selection.
Okay, so what it looks like is relevant to me, so we can just go to Shade.
Okay,
if we get materials, I can make it for half
Cool.
cost.
you
What
can.
are the materials?
I don't know.
Very helpful.
DM, what are the materials?
You would need 500 gold worth of enchanted dust and steel or iron, depending on what type of weapon you're building.
Is that 500 gold of steel as well?
That's 500 gold total worth of materials.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
believe
so-
I had plus
Dust.
ones at 1,000.
Pre-made
right?
ones are going to be really expensive.
+1 weapons. No, +1 weapons were only 1,000 gold.
So I can get it for half price, though.
Yeah, so
It would-
for Nihilus to build them, it would be 500 gold.
And how long does that take?
It would take her roughly a day.
I already got the materials to do the scroll for testing.
Why would you need a magical
Yeah.
weapon? Isn't your bow magical?
We want to test
Now,
it.
what if my bow could eat a magical weapon? That's what I want to test. So we have you've made a scroll already, right?
I have the materials to do it. I can't make it until the first night we're on the road.
And it would take a day.
No,
The
not the
scroll?
scroll. The scroll I can do overnight. Well, because since I trance, since it's
Uh-huh.
just a level 1 that we're testing with, I can make it the first night.
Okay. I really want to try a magic weapon also.
They only cost 1,000 gold.
If you want it now, you're gonna have to pony up the gold. I'm not gonna have time before we leave, unless we want to spend another day in town.
There is no time limit, right?
No.
I am impatient though.
I know.
So what are you gonna do?
So the minimum price is 1,000.
Yes. For a basic down and dirty +1 sword.
Okay. And it would take Nihilus a whole day to do it for half the price. But then that delays her traveling, which delays more income.
Which she would not be able to do today as she is occupied.
Yeah, I'm still working at the shop to be able to afford my scrying crystal.
Sure, okay.
Had to get her
So I have-
tattoo anyway tomorrow. Is another point.
Yeah, she'd be occupied for that day too. Fuck it, I'll just spend 1,000.
Well, I thought the
2,200.
tattoos didn't take that long because we all got ours in the same day.
They took
Uh,
like
the-
fucking hours.
They take 2 hours unless you save on your Constitution saving throw, and then it only takes 1.
So
Yeah,
we
but
could
that still
potentially get our
interrupts.
tattoos, and I could make it just one more day in town, and we can leave the next morning.
You could probably squeeze in an hour or 2 in your day while
We
you
could even start traveling.
Oh, like when I'm done working?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
It's your call. I can save you half the gold.
Okay, we'll wait for the half the gold.
Okay.
We'll just acquire the materials for said thing.
Is there
Do you
anything
wanna-
else you would want to put in?
Today, if we're waiting for the magic weapon, you can't do the scroll today, right?
No, I won't be able to do that. I'm doing all my scroll stuff for Shade.
In that case, I'll use the silver, the liquid silver that Jean gave me.
Okay. I will add that in.
I think I already know what this is gonna do.
Werewolf bolts. Anti-werewolf bolts.
Yeah, something along those lines. It's not just werewolves that don't like silver, right? There's like other monsters and creatures that don't like silver.
Things are weak to that. Things
Yeah,
like
I will
lycanthropes in
need to type
general.
that up because that one's going to take me a little bit longer, but I will put it in there.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's it. I guess today I'll acquire the materials for enchanting a weapon.
Okay, so that'll be
So
5.
do you just enchant it, or do you need like an actual sword already?
You would need a sword, and that is going to be part of the 500. The sword is not very much. It's the enchanting materials.
The sword's
Yeah,
a random
okay.
item. Don't you want to feed a bow to your bow to make your bow stronger?
A bow to your bow.
I don't think it matters.
Just the
I think
enchantment
something-
itself matters.
I think. I don't know.
I want to legend lore your bow too.
Oh, we need to do that too.
It's 250 gold though for incense. I have the ivory already, but I'll need more incense.
Okay.
We could do that beforehand and it may give us more information, but the more you tell me about your bow, the more information I'll get. If you don't
Yeah,
tell me
I
anything
have
about your bow, legend lore
quite
won't
a
yield as much.
good bit of information about his origins. So that should help with that. So I guess, alright, to wrap this up, I'll just acquire the materials to create a +1 weapon, be it a dagger, sword, whatever the hell, right? So that'd be minus 500,
Specifically,
right?
what are you purchasing?
So that'd be the enchanted.
The enchanted bit, but what weapon are you?
What
purchasing?
weapon? I think something smaller would be better because then it would. Yeah, I'll just use a dagger.
Okay, so
+1
yeah, easy
dagger.
enough. You find yourself a dagger and the enchanting materials to make it a +1.
Okay, perfect. That's 500, correct?
Yes,
Total
correct.
500 gold. Remove. And you said I need 250 for the incense for legend lore.
Mm-hmm.
I can pay for that as well.
So I could enchant your bow and do legend lore on the same day before we leave.
Yeah. So I'll remove another 250 for legend lore materials. What is
Easy
it?
enough.
250 gold of incense. So add that to your whatever you keep track of it. And I'll remove.
Oh,
250
we're gonna
from
use
your
it like
inventory.
immediately, so I'll just jot it down.
Yeah, it's okay. No worries. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, Rain, are you going to Shades again, or are you going somewhere else?
I am going to grab a few more regular potions.
Okay. Now Mira is not at the shop, but you do find that Rumak is able to provide them for you with a stock that he has there. He doesn't have anything greater than normal potions at the moment, but they're 40 gold each.
Rumak. Can I try and persuade Rumak if I can discount it?
What are you gonna say?
For was he? Oh, okay. I'll grab 5. 5 times. You said 40 each.
That'll be 200 gold.
Total, right?
Yeah,
150.
I'm not gonna mess with Miss Mira's business. She told me it's 40 gold a potion. That's what I'm selling it for.
Okay. 180.
Make
You're
a
really gonna
persuasion check
you're
at
really gonna
disadvantage.
skimp out on your girlfriend?
Which was it? Persuasion?
Persuasion, but at disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
It
No.
just feels. Alright, I know that she cares about you, so
Aw.
We're about to go
I'll do 190.
190. 185.
Oh my
God.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Make another
literally-
persuasion roll at
They
disadvantage.
took through a war. You're lucky they have potions at all.
If you
He's
die,
just
I wouldn't hear
tired.
the end of it, so fine. 185.
Exactly.
You're getting tired of you. You're wearing a down.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh my god.
You're so
Just-
cheap, dude. Holy
Just know
shit.
that
Alright, Vexalia, let's.
Honestly, yeah.
this will keep us safe.
Yo, I should have haggled for my my shit, man. God damn it.
Yo, that's my strength, okay.
Alright. Jean, are you doing anything today?
I don't think I really need anything.
Yeah,
I already
what
grabbed
is
my
the
materials.
emissary doing?
Okay.
I'll probably just go around just helping around. Since I wasn't involved in the conversation for the tattoos, so.
Alright, so Aris, as you walk into Shade's pavilion, you see Shade just standing there in their usual spot. Greetings, customer.
Hey there,
It is
Shade.
good to see you've returned.
Come to get my second tattoo.
Ah, an enhancement. Excellent. Why don't you follow me?
I guess you gave me the gold, right, paper?
Yeah. Well, I'll give you 5,000. Do you have money to put on top, or no?
Yeah. I have. Yes, I do.
How much?
After this, I will have 14 gold, but yes, I do.
Okay. I would have moved 5,000 then, and you can put in 1,000 on top, because we only got 10 grand, right?
Yeah.
I'll just subtract the 1,000 from my inventory, and now I have 14 gold.
I have 6,500 left.
Okay.
So,
5,000 of which is shared.
I will need you to grab hold of this orb and lay on this table. Where would you like the tattoo to go?
So, previously I had like the sleeve going up with the gray into the kind of like dull red up into the
Mhm.
back, right? I think. So I need 2 more spots, right?
Correct.
We'll go ahead and is the back gonna fill out if I say the back again?
You have 3 spots on your back left. So you
Okay.
have the opposite shoulder and then the 2 lower backs.
Is the chest filled out?
Chest is not.
Uh,
Well, the one corner of the chest would be, but you could do the other side.
we'll go ahead and keep going into the back, I guess. We'll kind of do like how are we gonna do this? I should have given this more thought. But I'm gonna kind of have like the mixture of the gray, wispy, and the fire kind of like come into like a center point at my back, right? And it's gonna be like, so think like if you were to put an orb in my back.
Okay.
Like a
socket.
hole there almost. Kind of what I'm looking.
Like a socket, right?
Like a socket, kind of, but not really.
Very well. Please brace. And
Yep.
Please
can,
brace.
inject the orb with magic.
What am I?
I need you to make a
rolling?
Constitution saving throw.
Aye.
And as the process begins, the pain starts to set in. And after last time, you're like, all right, I'm going to keep myself up. I'm going to stay awake. It's going to be fine. I've got this. And then you notice that the process is done. And you don't remember any of it.
That was really quick, Shade. Wow. God.
It has been approximately 2 hours.
Like I said, really quick.
The tattoo has been complete. Please take a look. And Shade brings up 2 mirrors, one that they put behind you and one that they angle so that you can see your back. And 2 things that you notice right away. The tattoo across the board is far more vibrant now. You also notice that it is literally smoldering in where the fire aspects are.
Quick.
And as you look at the orb, you see what feels like a vortex sucking the illusion of the orb in, but it never actually moves. We are glad you're satisfied. You can now add a Shade's tattoo of Expressed Will Enhanced, and please go ahead and change the modifier to a +4.
That's big.
Do we replace the item, or are we just adding an additional item?
You would replace. So this is so that you can keep track of what step that you're on.
Okay.
The item doesn't actually do anything. All right.
Fucked it. I'll don't worry about me. I'll fix this.
All right, we'll get it during the break. All right, Nihilus, is there anything you would want to do?
Do I know they're there?
You, given your perception, you probably heard Aris's voice when he first came in.
I poke my head
Also
out. Hey,
told
what,
you.
hey, what are you guys doing?
I literally sent a message to you last night. I don't know what you mean.
Oh,
That you didn't
A little
respond
busy.
to, by the way.
I'm sorry. I was a little busy last night. Who's getting
I could
a
tell
second
by
tattoo?
who messaged me.
Yep. Sorry about that. Kid, what's going on?
Could ask you the same for getting your tattoos, or you and I are. So, like I said last night,
Oh, awesome.
Eldon has
Can I have
your
Eldon?
money.
Yeah.
Oh, Eldon. I messaged your dad. I let him know that you had great victory in the Battle of Murda, and they're doing well, and they're working on rebuilding Closa.
Good news all around then. And I'll hand you over the remaining 5,000 gold in the sack.
And if you ever want
Or
a
bag.
sending scroll so you can talk to them yourself, just let me know.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you.
I made sure to do that
Remove-
before I started making scrolls, so I wouldn't run out of spells.
I've removed the last 5,000 gold from my.
All right, and I'll take 1,000 for mine. By the way, I'm back to even, so everything I've made for my scroll making, I have now spent.
Nice.
All right, so
Paycheck to
as you
paycheck.
finish your scroll making for the day, at this point, no one else would be in the store, and Shade starts to shut it down. Are you ready for your procedure?
I am. I do have something already on my back. I don't know if we can do anything on my back.
We could potentially fill out the rest of your back.
Okay, so it only takes up like one section.
So the 2 shoulders would be 2 sections, and then you have the 2 lower backs, which would be the other 2.
Where is what Kyrie gave me? And because I don't want the tattoo to interfere with that.
That is not seeable.
Oh, okay, you can't see it at all. The tattoo won't mess with it.
Correct.
Okay, because you asked me where my tattoos are when I got it.
Yeah.
So I think I want a on my chest, actually, across the collarbone. Just 7 stars.
Very well.
And does that take up 2 sections?
It shall.
Okay.
And
I was debating some stuff on my shoulders.
as the, because your current one is on your arms, correct?
I wanted to like link them.
So, as the process has begun, you've done this before, and she sets you up with the orb. Please brace yourself and inject magic if you can. Go ahead and make a Constitution save.
Oh no! It's been a long day, okay?
It has, and it is. You almost welcome the respite as you just lose complete consciousness with the world. And as you wake up, the stars now gleaming across your chest. If you would like, please clench your fists.
I do it.
And when you do so, you notice that all the stars on both of your arms and across your chest start to twinkle and shine.
Aw.
And wisps of silver go all throughout the entire thing, seeming to move from one arm to the other and back.
That's so cool.
Alright, you can also go ahead and get the enhanced version and change your modifier to +4.
Okay, I will figure out how to do that.
Very straightforward when you get that.
Alright. Anything else that you would like to accomplish for the day? Perfect. So the day comes to a close. Nihilus, you have your side bit that occurs. And the new morning comes. Kyrie is waiting for you all again, waiting in the end to meet you all.
Did I had to make a wisdom save again or no?
No?
Hey Kyrie.
Yes.
Actually, hold up. Would I have known something was going on the last 2 days other than the one time?
You would not.
Okay, never mind then.
Okay, I got it. Mine's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I hear that you are planning to head out today.
Believe so, but at
Actually,
least I
are
like
we
where it's agreed.
taking another day to do the bow for Eldon? Or the thing for Eldon?
Is it gonna take a day?
To make the +1 weapon, it will.
I think we're going tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Very well. Well,
Am I there?
You are.
Okay.
Well, just in case I'm occupied, here's the location you're going to be going to. And she reaches out and taps each of you on the top of your head. And you suddenly see yourself floating above the land. And you see a set of ruins. Mostly a single circular platform on the top of a small hill. A set of statues with faces in them, all peering down into a central location. And you notice that the entire region is covered in a dense fog. It's been a long time since it's been opened, and I suspect that it will not be a pleasant place to enter. So do take care of yourselves.
Is there anything particular that we need to look out for, like seals? First doors?
Well, he was a devious little bastard,
Oh,
and he liked doing things that were, well, god of disease and secrets as it is.
I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a great time, guys.
Yeah, not dangerous or terrifying at all.
We gotta go on a road trip. It's gonna be great. It's been a long
Oh, did you
time.
guys prepare stuff while I was working?
Eldon did.
Awesome.
I grabbed a bunch more potions. That helps, right?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
the team leader is doing their job.
Athena, I talked to Lisa.
You talked to Lisa.
Yeah, she came by and visited me.
Why?
She said that the tower had a plan to cast forbiddance, so they wanted the church's help.
Oh yeah, that's my idea.
Oh, she didn't mention it.
It's a cleric spell.
That's what she said. She thought that I had it also, but luckily the high priest at the church was able to come to an agreement and everything. Last time I saw her, she went to a Sylvanas temple.
Oh yes, Vorus has been bugging me about that the past couple days. I should probably talk to them. I think I might make a visit to the tower, see dear, mother and all that.
Oh, please don't call her that.
You should.
You really shouldn't.
You should. She's just
And
mad.
You do see what seems to be a bit of glee in her eyes at the thought of terrifying your mother.
Yeah, is it? I take it Vorus told you what I've mentioned?
He did.
Okay. I don't know if you
And-
knew about that already or not, but
I suspected, but good to have a confirmation. We'll need to worry about the details of that as we get closer in, but for now,
do
Go
you
ahead.
think that there's any any concern with them coming our way?
absolutely. But that's why I gave you tools that I've given you. If they do appear, notify me. And even if I can't teleport there myself, others can.
Okay. Does that go for pretty well most things, or just
Well,
out of our
if you run
scope?
into a rat and can't handle it, well, you can just talk to Nihilus. I'm sure she can take care of it for you.
Okay. Okay, what the fuck? I was not even... Okay, fuck you then. Alright, whatever.
And you notice that she seems to be in probably the best mood you've seen from her in quite some time. And not too long after that, you notice that Mira comes walking into the door and goes rushing up to the bar and starts talking to Rumak. So sorry I've been gone for so long. Okay. Any orders that need to go out? And you kind of see them going back and forth, and Mira doing her usual, trying to get things going, and Rumak reassuring her, and Vorus just kind of patting a little too hard on the back as he has no idea how strong he actually is. But seems to be getting back into the groove of things.
Does she pay any mind to the party, or is it just kind of...
At first, she seemed to be focused on getting there, but when she does notice you all there, she does come over. Oh, hello everyone. So sorry, I feel so scatterbrained today. I'm so sorry. And then Kyrie just kind of reaches up. Breathe. It's quite alright. You had quite a head injury. You'll be fine. Yes. Of course. So I hear you're all going on an adventure. I wish you best of luck and do stay safe. Did you all get enough potions?
ink? Question mark.
Talk to Rain.
And she
Oh,
kind
yeah?
of looks your direction.
I was able to get a decent amount. Thank you.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, I have so much to catch up on. When you get back, we should chat.
Of course.
After a moment, she kind of looks over you all, and then just kind of, okay, and then starts going about her duties again.
Does she have like any other kind of, are there any glances other than just this kind of like sporadic kind of thing slash her cheery persona? Is there anything like, no, I don't know if the word's grimace, but
Make an insight check. No, she seems to genuinely just be worried about catching up on the things that she missed. She's her usual cheery self, almost as if nothing occurred.
Interesting.
all right, well, I'm if you guys want to do your enchanting, do you guys want to go tonight or do you want to go in the morning?
I'd rather leave first thing in the morning because I can go ahead and maybe make the scroll at the very end of the day since I only need to trance.
Okay.
Good whenever.
All right. If does anybody want to accomplish anything else throughout the day, or is that the only thing that you guys are focusing on?
I want to poke my head into shit, but it's probably not a good idea right now.
Okay.
So no, I'm good.
Well then, for brevity, you are successfully able to make the +1 weapon. Do you feed it to your bow?
Yes.
Okay. So as you place the dagger into the bow, you notice that there is a gleam of light. And then the bow starts to shift and change. And you notice as you hold it in your hands, it shrinks down to the size of a dagger.
Oh, motherfucker.
And in that moment of panic, as you start thinking to yourself, oh god, I want my bow back, you see it grow back.
Oh, it's
I hate you.
forms.
I
Okay.
hate you so much.
So you have unlocked the dagger form.
Oh my god,
Yo,
it can
now you're
shapeshift!
copying my thing.
I should have done a
Hey.
short sword, damn it.
Okay, so
Alright.
I
We'll
Time for the
can.
gold experiment.
That's the
Mhm.
dagger experiment. When it does it like fully transform into a dagger?
Yes,
And it would still be a +1 dagger since that's what we fed it.
it is. And it still has the capabilities of the bow, but instead of shooting arrows, it's thrown daggers.
That's so wild.
Okay. I'm not sure there's any situation I would ever use that, but it's cool nonetheless.
Yeah, so you find that when you use the dagger, if you
Should've bought a
throw it,
crossbow.
you have to go get it. Like, it's not a self-reappearing dagger or something like that. But if you...
Oh, what was if I put like a returning dagger?
If you get yourself a returning belt, we can talk. But if you use, say, for example, you do a sword or something of that nature, when you make attacks, it uses the attack of that type of weapon and then does the
Damage of that
additional
weapon.
stats based on the element that you're using.
So yeah, it uses that weapon's stat
Correct.
line, right?
So what you would want to do is go ahead and add a +1 dagger to your inventory,
Oh my
and
god.
that would be what you would use for the attacks.
This is never going to get used, I'm telling you right now.
Well, now we know and can pick more useful shit next time.
I should have bought a crossbow, dude.
You should have.
Actually, I have a
so-
question really quick. Sorry. When Kyrie touched my forehead, did she have to do anything? Or could I tell? Was there a pull for a save or anything?
No, she seemed to just do a memory transference as she's
Might
done
just
before.
be. It might just be if you're actually trying to fucking access shit. That's better.
Okay, Eldon,
guess
tell
it
me
was-
everything about your bow so I can legend lore it.
I guess it was wishful thinking that I was going to get +2. Feels fucking bad, man.
I don't know why you went dagger. Like, you'd think if you were trying to boost your bow, you would feed it more bows.
Yeah, but that wouldn't do anything, right? Or
You
would it?
don't
Don't know now.
You never know.
Oh, considering that's how it acted with a dagger.
Well, a small reminder: you originally got the bow from a +1 bow.
My bow wasn't +1.
Mm-hmm.
It was not. It was normal.
I might be misremembering. Yep, but yeah. So,
It was just a standard weapon.
but knowing what you know now, if you have a +1 weapon, you get the form of a +1 weapon.
Okay,
if you
so
have
when
a
it-
+2 weapon, very
Okay.
high probability.
So
Okay,
if you
with
had an
stack.
enchanted bow, you could give it the enchanted bow, and it would probably give it that fucking stat minus the
Interesting.
A
+1.
possibility.
I can transfer enchantments and stuff up to a certain level.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure there's any other weapons I would rather use than a bow.
Well, it's also an expensive thing to do, so if you don't want to do this, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that expensive, 500 gold. Figure out- figure out
Cries and
like
had to work for
shape
2 days to afford spell components.
shift. Okay.
What are
anyway,
spell components?
Okay. So for legend lore, let's get down into this business, right?
Okay, the more I know, the more detailed information I can get you. So tell me everything.
Alright. So, first off,
Are we doing this
It's not the
downstairs, or are we doing it in the middle of the fucking bar?
Oh, we
You
can
can
go
go anywhere.
downstairs.
if you feel safer somewhere else,
Probably better downstairs.
we're literally in like
Yeah,
okay.
probably better
We'll-
downstairs.
For your sanity, we'll go downstairs.
And then I can just make your stroll on the road because you can't feed it another thing today, right?
No.
Okay.
It's once per day. That works out. Okay. So the first things first, regarding legend lore, it's not the bow itself that's magical. It is it's a soul that's within me, I believe, right, Tails?
That would be correct.
Okay. Something like that. So
Does
when
the
these weapons,
soul does
what-
the soul have a
what-
name?
It does. It's called. It's the name of the bow, right? It's
It
the
is.
soul of this elven warrior.
You
Balkadir.
know his name is Bakadir.
I need to double check this with you as I go along because I'm trying
That's
to do it
fine.
from memory. Okay. So what were the names given to these weapons when they were being created? Because I remember that. Was it Lyra that told me?
Lyra, yeah.
Okay. And she gave them a name for these types of weapons and told me about a staff. Right.
They are soul weapons,
Right.
and they were something that is generally built by somebody that decides to sacrifice their own life to become a weapon for their tribesmen or their clans or something of that nature. So this bow was essentially a sacrifice performed by somebody that was related to you at some point.
Yes.
And it is a sacrifice that travels with your bloodline.
Okay, so at some point, this soul is connected to me in some way over, I don't know how long span of time, perhaps. So these were weapons that are created from sacrificed souls. They did it willingly, right?
Correct. And these
Uh-huh.
only work if done willingly.
Yeah, okay.
So
And
do you want
then-
me to legend lore the bow or
No,
the
me.
soul?
It's me, you have to legend lore.
You or the
Is it-
soul?
I believe it's one and the same, no?
It'd probably be pretty similar to me.
I think it might be.
I think it's going to
Because-
matter.
The bow itself is an extension of the soul, right?
So
it
you would
doesn't
know
actually
that
matter
it
which
is
weapon
a
it is.
separate soul.
Okay, so it is separate, but it's
It is
still- okay.
connected to you, but it is separate.
So you'd have to legend lore specifically the soul.
Yeah,
in that case.
I would legend lore his name.
Yeah, you would. Oh, I've given you his name, so you know that.
Yeah.
now.
Well, here's the thing too, right? Just as a note, I know people have legend lured me, and I know they have gotten history of multiple things. So if it's something similar, you could be getting Eldon, you could be getting that plus something
But if you were
else.
potentially. But you didn't have the name of the soul, though, right? Or they didn't legend lore.
It's
name of
unrelated.
The soul.
Well, here the other thing is like the most recent legend lore on me was information about me, information about the orb, and information about our friend, the Avatar. I believe, at least, because they were
There
very
was
shook.
legend lore
But
on you, right?
it was on the orb.
Well, you and your orb are literally like one now.
But before, when the last
Oh,
time it
okay.
was done, it wasn't.
But weren't you always that
Yeah,
connected to it?
But so
Not this much.
it'll still be interesting to figure out how deep this connection actually is in that case.
The
Right.
the
Let-
other thing
I
on my
linked the
list-
spell, so if you want to read
Yeah.
it over and let me know what you want me to
read it a few
do.
times.
Okay.
The other thing that
So
I
I think you
was
should do it on the soul, and if it gives you connections to me, then that's helpful too, because then it gives a bit of a background on how this came to be. Mayhap, maybe not though.
It's worth a shot. You'll at least get something.
It's-
What else do I know?
It's based on what you know, because what I'm getting at is the last individual that took the time legend lore had some background on the other stuff, being, you know, time, in relation to me, versus your mother, who had no idea, has no idea, I don't know. She never got any of that, as far as I'm aware.
Well, it definitely depends on what you know. I've identified his bow before. I've seen him fight the thing that's in him or it. And I know the name. I know it's connected to him or his family, and that he sacrificed himself willingly to become a weapon.
You know yeah. So you know the whole thing about how it was created. You also know how it worked.
Yep, I've seen him feed stuff to his bow.
I can explain in detail how that works and how it feels when that happens, I guess.
You've seen
I'll tell
the
her
soul.
that about the voices that it has, or the voice that it has, so it could speak.
You've literally seen it too, though.
I've
haven't
got background. Yeah,
you? Yeah.
I have background on. I have background on the name, right? So I know exactly who this name belonged to.
All right. So if you're casting legend lore,
Yes.
I don't think I have anything else.
Okay.
I might be forgetting
I
something.
want you to first give me an Arcana check.
It's a check.
We're in this room, right?
This is going to be a similar to the last time. How well it's
Uh,
performed.
Okay, I'm gonna guidance myself
hold up,
before I
hold
start.
up, hold up. Wait a minute. Actually, give me a second. I need to look at something really quick. Can I fucking... Fuck. Sorry. I can't do anything for you. I can, but it's retroactive.
Rain you want to psychically link to myself and Eldon? We can test and see if I can pass any images.
Okay, let's try that.
Okay.
Eldon, I mean, I can only push them to her and she can try and show you, but we can try.
Yeah. I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess.
That's what we plan on doing with Reigns, but we haven't had the chance to do hers yet.
I'll be your guinea pig.
All right, so it'll last for 6 hours.
So I'll try and share what I get from Legend Lore with Rain.
All right.
I want to guidance myself before I start so I can get the +4, or I can get the D4 on the first roll.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. So go ahead and give your.
Hold up, bro.
So that'll be
16.
That's not bad. Anybody else? doing anything
I'm going to. Can I see her struggling?
She's doing decent, so she's not struggling with it. This is
Save
just
it in case I get a really bad one.
Yeah, that's fine.
He is going to get information. It's just a matter of what level of detail.
I mean, we already have a lot, of the apparent detail.
Yeah, I think
already.
we'll get you some good
But
stuff. With
you
what
rolled a
know.
3 is kind of what I'm getting at.
That's a +3, so it makes my total 16.
No, but you rolled a 3 on your Arcana check.
It doesn't matter. It's +10.
It's up to you.
It's
Are
the
you gonna
total
use it
that
or
matters.
not?
It's the total that matters. 16
Do
is
you have to
fine.
do multiple
Okay,
of
okay.
these
If you don't
rolls?
want to do that, that's fine.
Yeah, I've got to do more.
Okay, so
Next up, I would like you to give me a history check.
Oh my god, that's in that one.
Okay.
Now you can do it.
retcon it. Retcon it
Yeah,
right now.
I'm gonna go ahead and snap my fingers and kind of like turn my wrist a bit, and then you can reroll.
Okay, go ahead. Beautiful.
Damn.
Better than in that one.
All right, so
I'd make
you
like
find
9 checks.
yourself
each time I do.
standing on a battlefield, surrounded by individuals that you can tell are orcs, and you know that wood elves and orcs have been at each other's throats for time immemorial. But this seems to be a particularly bloodthirsty battle. You notice one blood elf warrior that looks not too dissimilar to Eldon. You could definitely tell that there is a relation there, but far older and bouncing around from rock to rock, shooting out arrows left and right, taking out line after line of the enemy. As you see off in the distance, a village starting to burn. The individual starts running towards that village and taking out every orc that they see along the way. And when they finally arrive there, you notice that there's nothing but dead bodies everywhere. Wood elves covering the entire village, seeming to have been terrorized and destroyed by the orcs. A feeling of pure rage wells up inside of you. And turning directly back around, you jump straight into the full army of the orcs, with no care of your life whatsoever. And as the fury is unleashed, arrow after arrow after arrow, some of your innate magics start to be unleashed with each and every bolt. An arrow of fire goes out in one direction, while an arrow of water goes out another. And as you continue to shoot, you finally notice that there's no targets left. An entire legion of orcs taken out. And you notice that your quiver ran out of arrows long, long ago, but it never seemed to stop giving them to you. You finally settle down, going back to the village. searching house by house, hoping to find anything that the orcs might have missed. And when you finally feel that there's no hope left, you hear a sniffle. In a small room underneath one of the huts, filled with children. You bring them out, letting them know it's safe, and vow to yourself that you will protect this new generation. And that the travesty that happened today will never happen again. You feel yourself shifting and phasing to a new location. You've grown old. The once young individuals, completely helpless, have now grown to build the first of the Hawk Guard. And as you look out at the stars, you decide you have one last thing that you can leave them. You call out to the gods, and you call out to the earth, and you decide your life to protect them forever. You shift once more. Standing atop a small building, a horde of undead, looking completely different now. An undead T-Rex destroying a city plaza. And you live once again.
Was Eldon the first one to get the bow?
He is the first to awaken it.
Oh.
Hmm.
Did are you just first off? Do you relay this to us? I guess.
It happens instantaneously, so I was trying to like telepathically shove it all in Rain's brain.
And both Rain and Eldon do see the visions together. with you.
Sweet.
You fill me in
No, fuck you, bitch.
because I want to say something.
When I come to, did you guys see that?
No.
Yeah, no one cares if you saw. Who asked?
I'm sure you could share. I mean, he does know about magical stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I would like.
There's a particular word. I want confirmation.
Word? What word?
Are you sharing?
We have to tell him first.
What's the what?
There's something about the vision he wants to talk about, but he doesn't know about it.
Okay, yeah, I'll just share the version.
Okay.
Right.
Tails, did you say
much
hawk?
detail as I can.
I did.
Yeah, Hawk Guard.
Oh, the Hawk Guard. Okay.
Yeah, the first of the Hawk Guard.
Okay. I heard Hawk and then I spaced the fuck out. And yeah.
Wow.
Because we've heard reference to Hawk before.
Thank you for your input, man. Thank you.
I know.
That was insightful.
You have heard about hawks before, particularly.
Shut the fuck
from
up.
Holden.
Get out of here.
No, but you have heard reference to the Hawk Guard before. That was what Holdon's Legion was.
My
considered.
father was the one that ran it during my life or my youth, right?
Mhm.
You're the first.
I was-
You're the first to awaken it.
I was mainly
Yeah,
just
I'm
cutting
pretty-
reference
I'm pretty
to
important.
what was it? Gods of the Hawk. But that's like
Mm.
Grey Hawk gods. I think it's unrelated, but
Yeah, that's not related to this one.
But I
That's
can
why I wanted to-
telepathically share. So my plan for Rain to try and knock some memories loose is to telepathically share with her when we do this
Yeah,
again.
that'll work.
and whenever I can do
I
it,
like
then Rain can do the same. Because
I
Hey,
don't want to
Brain.
legend lore you.
Hey, yeah, I know. I'll do it to myself. It's fine. Hey, Rain, do you want to get banished?
No,
Do it.
no.
Rain, do you
Oh my
wanna get
god.
banished?
No. Cause actually, where are we? Are we?
We're downstairs.
We're now done.
You're
It's
currently
more
in the
private.
thieves guild area.
Okay, so
I have it today.
no.
It's a terrible idea. You have no idea where you go.
So as he mentions that,
die
I am
instantly
going
when
to
you get
share
there.
them my whatever I have what's it called? Envisioned when I got knocked out.
Okay. Well,
Should
give me
just-
a moment to put that in a hand.
Yep. It was
So we didn't actually get that much about his like
No.
capabilities. So.
Well, you should be able to just fire it without arrows at some point,
I
and
already knew
it
that.
seemed
Yeah,
to
I can already do that.
it seemed to switch faster than. Can you switch it instantaneously?
Yes.
So you just got more about its general history then.
Mm-hmm.
And you
I
would
can't
get
pick what
that-
I get.
You would get that since Eldon is the first to awaken it, that there isn't very much information about how it works.
Okay, that would make sense. Because it's never been used before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they
Oh.
started the Hawk Guard.
Would you get an age?
Do you know what do you? That's probably what my history roll was for. Do you know how old the Hawk Guard is?
I would know somewhat, right?
You would know
I
that
imagine
they
my
are
dad would
one of
talk
the
about it.
oldest organizations of Old Rayanar.
I mean, I'm 300, right?
Yeah. We're talking thousands. Probably
Yeah, so
2,000 or so years old.
Like when all this shit started.
Oh no, all this
Well-
shit started about 150 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
the
we've
portal
been
started
alive for a
recently.
while.
so that's
2000 the
So the
fucking
bowl-
yeah, it was underground shit.
the,
The
bowl
underground stuff
predates-
was about 3,000 years ago. So he would have been right after the division of the North and South when it came to arcane magics. That would have been one of the original individuals that in the South retook up the mantle of arcane magic.
Which god
Alrighty.
did he pray to?
Oh,
So which gods he prayed to at
Good
that
question.
point would have been Sylvanas,
Okay, I figured as much.
and this is what Rain shares with all of you.
Yep. So yeah, I would appreciate it if you didn't banish me.
Oh, colored wrong.
True.
No wonder you can't remember shit. You got smacked over the head.
Yeah, apparently. So if you banished me, I'm not sure. Actually, yeah,
Well,
actually,
and
I'm not sure what would have happened.
why I was so worried is we have no idea what state Kryn is in right now. And sure, you're only there temporarily, and I know you're not from Kryn, but who knows what state the plane is in.
The other chance is she might not be going there.
It's a terrible idea and an unnecessary risk. She already knows what planet she's from, and we'll get her more information safer ways.
That's why I haven't done it
And
yet, because it's
Reckless and stupid.
but it's fun.
I am always up for fun, but for some reason, my past self seems to have wanted to get the fuck out of there. So I will just not go back there.
I think that's very wise.
Won't bash
So
you then.
that's my conclusion to it.
Unless like one day you say, "Hey, Aras, banish me there." All right, I want to see what's
One day.
going on. Right.
All right.
Yes.
Well, we're leaving tomorrow, and I used a 5th level spell, so I'm gonna go train.
Sounds good.
All right.
Also,
Go ahead.
yeah, no, all good, all good.
All right. So the night passes by, and in the morning, you find yourselves suited up with a set of horses, ready to go on a long adventure. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight. It's a little
I want to
early.
get out of the town so bad tonight.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a little
Oh, no.
early, but I think it's a better stopping point than mid-travel.
That's okay.
I am
Yeah.
surprised I didn't have to make more rolls for Eldon's bow, because when I did, never mind.
That one was due to the difficulty of what you were trying to accomplish.
Okay.
This
So,
one
if we
did
got-
not have that complex of a history.
I probably would have got more about when it was if I'd rolled better on my history roll. I probably would have known more.
Yeah, but that's about all we've got, honestly. It doesn't seem, there's not that much more that I don't already know.
I don't think it has that much more history since you are the first one.
Exactly.
Yeah. We can
Alright.
definitely test scrolls, because scrolls are way cheaper, and I can copy stuff out of Aris's book, I think.
Mhm.
That true.
If you can also know the spell, yeah.
Maybe.
Could I
Yeah,
not
then we'll
copy
look
a
into
scroll
that.
out of his book?
I'd actually have to look into that one.
I'm
not
pretty sure you
No, 'cause
can.
You can copy from another mage's book to put them in your book. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's no reason you shouldn't be able to do that.
Makes sense.
I think to make the scroll, if you want to do like Fireball, for example, you need to know how to cast Fireball, no?
Usually. And so yeah, let me do some research on that one, and then I'll get back to you.
Okay.
But you could copy something that you could also learn, I believe.
That's why Wizard's
Yeah.
amazing, because you can literally copy like fucking everything.
All right, everyone. Well, thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Look at her.
Yeah.